bamboo patio to mark a special occasion, the marriage ceremony for Emily Renz and Andrew Cooper. Many years ago, these two lovebirds started playing video games together online. Night after night, they would kill evil ducks, heal each other's wounds on the battlefield, build houses to keep out the zombies, and pirate together on the seven seas. They adventured together in Dungeons and Dragons with Kala and Tedrid, and they explored the weird and wacky worlds of VR. They would spend hours playing games, but more than that, they were spending hours talking to one another. They would spend their days simply looking forward to the nights at which they would hop on a voice call, chat for hours, and dread the point when they had to go to sleep like responsible adults. Although, sometimes, they bypassed sleep and talked right into the morning. The spark of enjoyment grew into a storm of love. They began dating, long distance to be sure, but dating nonetheless. At first, they hadn't even seen each other's faces, just felt feeling warmth in each other's voices. They learned to love and appreciate each other through communication alone. Then, they had video chats to learn of each other's beauty, and the relationship became solidified as a valuable, interesting, and lasting bond. Both Emily and Andrew share important parts of their lives with their mothers, each of whom had concerns when discussing their new partners. Andrew's mother, Lisa, thought Andrew was smiling too much and thought perhaps there was something wrong with his medication. Emily's mother, Donna, thought Andrew lied about his age and looked 19, which Emily denied, as she was about 80% sure he was over 30, given his amazing hair. However, one day, Andrew sent Emily an exploding Harry Potter cake. And Donna filmed it as it first opened, and paper butterflies and music went everywhere. I believe Donna started to see the magic in the air and witnessed the sorcery Andrew concocted out of his love for Emily. And then came the day when Emily and Andrew met in person for the first time, on their year anniversary of dating. After Andrew bravely got over his fear of traveling, he told me to note his bravery specifically. Emily graciously invited Andrew into her home to meet her and her family, many of whom are here today to share in this wondrous moment. They got to hold each other, look into each other's eyes, cuddle, and I apologize to all the family here. They did share a kiss or two, or three, several. After Emily had a few more visits to sunny Florida, Emily bundled up and adventured to the Northwest, trekking through snow and ice to find her way into Canada. Andrew expected her to dread the cold, but she was surprisingly comfortable in the foreign north. That is, except that one night when she wasn't, and he helped her warm her hands. When they had both met each other's families, they knew they were ready. They wanted to take the next step, be together and live life, from now until forever. And that brings us to today, where we all bear witness to the binding of their two lives in matrimony. Marriage means different things to different people. As such, these two wanted to share what it means to them. Marriage is time. It is dedication. It is work, but work worth doing. Marriage is supporting each other through the hard times and basking together in the glory of good times. Marriage means when your partner feels at their worst, you see them as if they are at their best. It is about enjoying every moment together, and during every moment apart, yearning to reunite. It is about celebrating each other's STEAM achievements, or cheering on Emily as they take out the scales. I am not sure how that is connected to marriage, but they assure me it is. It is about expecting family, so that all the people in this room become united in their matrimony. It is about loving each other, making each other happy, closeness, and it means, I quote from them, nothing can stop us from being together forever now. Emily does not like mushy-gushy stuff. She thinks the worst part of movies is when they cut away from the action to show characters professing their love. So ironically, we now move forward to their vows. Emily?
Who would have thought that while you could be the love of my life? um, you met players on the screen, teenage strangers, just two people in the same virtual world. But somewhere between matches and late night games, to lock before our headsets, or even something really dangerous. I fell in love with your kindness first, the way you spoke to me, the way you're patient, the way you're the heart, your sweetheart, so true, even to the end. Before we ever sit face to face, you use those same values and care for it. You were my favorite of vacation, my favorite teammate, and now you are my brother. I'm the other protect your heart the way you protect mine. I promise to stay beside you in every season, in every season of joy, and in uncertainty. In laughter and challenge, I will encourage your dreams, comfort you in hard moments, and remind you every day how deeply you love us. Life won't always be easy, but with you, it will always be meaningful. With you, I found the love that feels steady and true, a love that feels like home. What started as a simple connection became the greatest blessing in my life. And today I choose you just for this moment, but not forever, for every moment till it counts. You are my best friend in a safe place, and forever, and I will love you forever and always, and all the rest of my days.
Now Andrew has a lot to live up to in this his house.
All right. That's going to be tough to follow. Emily, a.k.a. Renzi, a.k.a. Pancakes. I think a lot of people start their vows by complimenting the other person. If I did that, I could start by saying that I think you're a beautiful, kind, warm, and exquisite human being. I could start by saying you're a magnetic conversationalist who can keep anyone interested and engaged when talking for hours. I could start by saying you're a bold and resilient person, fantastic at standing up for yourself and those around you, and how I've learned to stand up for myself if you lead me by example. I could start by saying you're a gorgeous, stunning, lovely person, and how your eyes kind of look like the sea right at the sunset, just like the ones that we were on this coast watching together a couple months ago. I could say any of those things, but all the people in this room already know that about you, due to the Shakespeare family and friends. Instead, I want to discuss how amazing we are together, because it's our unique and incredible connection, which only we can understand, that fuels my vows to you. While I could talk for hours, which I'm sure everyone here would love, it's very hot out, I will just focus on 4 vows today, and then we'll make new ones later on together. I'll explain each of those vows, which include taking care of you, making life fun, maximizing our time together, and making you feel loved. First, we're really good at taking care of each other. When we first started dating, the next morning you sent me a message that said, "Good morning, how are you?" That might seem like a normal thing for a relationship, but we've only been dating for 12 hours at that point, and I thought to myself, wow, this is nice. When I first came to your apartment, I cleaned it. I know that was weird, but I felt like I was useful to you and that I served a purpose, that I could help you as much as you helped me in facing my fears, coping with my feelings, and providing with a sounding board when I need ideas or assistance. Between sending caring messages and cleaning up messes, we can take care of each other. So my first vow to you is to take care of you just like you take care of me. Second, both of us appreciate having fun in life and not taking things too seriously, so we should absolutely continue doing it. I love how you appreciate but also get angry when I mansplain, but I also love how we both value levity, which, if you didn't know, is a word that refers to humor, frivolity, and taking on serious matters with a lighthearted approach. Essentially, neither of us take life too seriously, which is a valuable common attribute, as we can both enjoy so much more of life together. My second vow is to make life as fun and make fun of life, to strive to make you laugh, and to ensure we both find ways to enjoy ourselves by not taking things too seriously. Third, we spend many hours talking to each other every day, and I never want that to stop. Recently, I mentioned to you that I took notes in the beginning of our relationship, as the diligent student that I am. The notes listed things that I thought you would like me to know about you, and things you might want at our future wedding. This included some of your favorite songs, which ironically you vetoed all of them for this ceremony, even though they were originally your ideas. But it also included something that I wrote about you, which I felt at the time that I feel today, and which I'll feel for all days. It said, the only thing that makes me sad in this moment is that there aren't enough minutes in a single lifetime to capture how much time I want to spend with you. I wrote that 4 months into our relationship, and I still feel like this is wrong today. My third vow is to maximize the amount of time we spend together and to always make every moment count. Finally, you make me feel loved and supported, and I always wanted to do that for you too. You cheer me on when I do well in school. I cheer you on when you get 30 KOs in Squirrel Girl. I feel excited to tell you good news, and I feel comforted by you when bad news arises. I just know that whenever I need someone, you're there, and that's a wonderful feeling, and I always want to give you that same feeling. My fourth vow is to always make you feel loved, cherished, heard, supported, and like the luckiest woman in the world. Which I mean, look at me in this suit, look at me in that dress, I think we lucked out. So to conclude, because I structured these vows like a short essay, and I would take marks off of my students if they didn't provide a proper conclusion. I vow to take care of you, to make life fun and enjoyable, to maximize our time together, and to make you feel as loved as you make me feel every day. Let's be partners, friends, lovers, fans of each other, and make the best of life as a team. Oh, and one last vow, at the end of a research article, we often put future researchers could do something, yada, yada, yada. And this ceremony is only part 1 of 2 for our wedding. We actually have a sequel coming, date TBD, and I hope you can all attend. So I actually have a vow for future me for the sequel wedding. Future Coops. Vow to renew your vows, to take stock of how far we've come, to make light of all the times we inevitably screw up 1 or 2 of these vows, and to set new goals for the next periods of our lives. Also, feel free to send me some stock tips and sports scores, because then maybe we can afford to buy some sweet PC parts for Emily in the future. I love you, Emily, and I'm so happy we get to share this moment. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to bow, but I'm just going to close that in there.
May I have a ring, please? Emily and Andrew will now exchange rings. These rings symbolize eternity together, as these 2 individuals will circle the sun together for all years to come. Emily's ring is gold, symbolizing divinity, purity, perfection, and the future successors. It also has diamonds, which symbolize new beginnings and her love of sparkles. Andrew's tungsten ring symbolizes strength, resilience, loyalty, and enduring love. Together, their lives become intertwined, and the rings on their fingers mark a commitment to one another, a hope of an excellent future, and as Emily put it, a sign to other women who says, keep your hands off my man, he's taken. Andrew, please take Emily's ring, place it on her hand, deactivate. Andrew, do you take Emily to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her safe, and help her in sickness, no matter how contagious she is and how much you want to put your mask on around her, as long as you both shall live, and to infinity and beyond. I do that. Emily, place this ring on Andrew's hand. Emily, do you take Andrew to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love him, comfort him, honor him, to keep him safe in sickness and in health, no matter how much he wears a mask or what he studies in school, as long as you both shall live, and to infinity and beyond? I now pronounce you husband and wife. Andrew, you may kiss your bride. Congratulations, Mr. Renz-Cooper.